Have you ever heard someone say that electronic signals travel through copper? That's true, but it's also incomplete, and understanding the difference changes the way that you design electronics forever. When most people picture electricity, they imagine tiny electrons racing through a copper wire. But high-speed digital signals are better thought of as electromagnetic energy. The copper is guiding that energy. The fields surrounding the copper are carrying the signal or guiding it along, and the electromagnetic waves go through the dielectric in the air around those traces. That may sound like a small distinction, but it explains almost everything in modern high-speed PCB design. Why impedance matters, why return paths matter, why stackups matter, why the dielectric that you choose matters, why ground planes matter, why moving one trace can completely change the signal quality. So how does this work? Imagine shining a laser beam off of some reflective material inside of a glass tube. The glass and the reflective material isn't the light itself. The reflective material guides the light into the tube. A PCB trace behaves similarly. The copper guides electromagnetic energy while the electric and magnetic fields exist in the dielectric surrounding the trace and its reference plane. Or the energy is really just in the tube. So that's why PCB designers spend so much time thinking about geometry. Change the trace width, you change the field. Move the reference plane farther away, you change the fields. Route over a split on the ground plane, you change the fields. The signal responds because you've changed the environment that the fields are traveling through. You've changed the space that the signals and the fields are traveling through. They're all in the space. That's why high-speed PCB design is more than drawing pretty traces on a board. You are shaping electromagnetic fields. Once you understand that, the design rules stop feeling arbitrary, especially the high-speed rules. They're simply ways of controlling the behavior of those waves and fields. This video is sponsored by Altium. Professional PCB design tools like Altium Develop helps engineers control these physical relationships through the stackup management options, the impedance rules, routing constraints, and design validation. Instead of trying to remember hundreds of engineering rules, the software helps enforce them consistently across the design. That way, you can focus on real design and not just managing a bunch of rules. The real engineering challenge is controlling the invisible electromagnetic fields and waves surrounding that copper that are going through the air and the dielectric. Once you understand that, modern electronics start making a lot more sense. In the next video, we'll look at the 3 PCB mistakes that almost every beginner makes and why they happen from a physics perspective.